This is the Monday edition of Nightline. Tembekile Mkhototo with you. Take you back to our top story. South African Airways informing its more than 5,000 employees that it is restructuring. It's estimated that about 944 staff will be affected by the possible retrenchments. The national carrier has had its fair share of financial turbulence over the past few decades. Now, the state is to pay off the airline's 9.2 billion rand debt over the next 3 years. The airline has incurred over 28 billion rand in cumulative losses over the past 13 years. Let's get your reaction on this restructuring news now. Bring in on the line the president of the South African Cabin Crew Association, Zazi Nsibanyoni-Mugambi. A very good evening to you, Zazi. Thank you for your time. So, when were you informed about this restructuring, and what is your immediate reaction?
I mean, look, we have not been informed at all. We're hearing this for the first time, as you are. We're hearing this in the media, like everyone else is. We have not been formally informed by South African Airways.
So 944 is the number that SAA has put in its statement as far as staff across all divisions who are likely to lose their jobs once all of this is finalized. Do you, at this point, as the SA Cabin Crew Association, have members who are perhaps mulling over taking voluntary packages?
Look, I mean, I can't really comment on this, the latest breaking news. However, I think this is in reaction to a strike certificate that we've recently received from the CCMA about the wage increases. I mean, we are hearing this for the first time, and all along we've been saying that South African Airways board is corrupt, and we've taken this to the highest authority. And we're surprised that workers are getting affected, whereas the board is corrupt, management is corrupt, and that should be dealt with before employees are shown the door.
Let me ask you then, Zazi, you are unhappy quite clearly about the idea of these possible retrenchments, but what tools are in your box? What options do you have to possibly, A, delay the planned retrenchments, or B, stop them altogether?
I mean, a month or two ago, we referred a dispute to the CCMA around the corruption that we have discovered with NUMSA, around, many counts of corruption within the South African Airways board. But it seems no one is willing to listen to us around this corruption. So I think we have also received a strike certificate regarding wage increases. So our plan is to go out on industrial action around these two very important points, because the workers did not create the mess that South African Airways finds itself in. Management and the boards historically have created this mess, not us.